Okay, so I'm going to set up the next part, right? I come to the Amp1 fresh. I have played it briefly during our jam and a couple of other times at the NAMM show. So this will be my first time really diving into it. And I have the best guide.
Of course.
I have the best guide helping me out.
So this is clean.
Mm-hmm.
I put kind of everything in the middle. We're going to have a little bit more mids here. You know what? We start 5-5-5.
Right.
And with a strat I give you, let's say 7.5. And that's just a standard clean.
Yeah, standard clean. I mean, this is usable immediately.
Yeah.
And depending on the venue, you might tweak the highs or the lows a little bit.
So for your recording setup, I think I increased the mids a bit from what I hear with your monitors, and I decreased the treble a touch.
Yes.
So I'm like on little on 6 and the treble on 4, and leave the bass. It doesn't matter.
Whoa.
That's the strat. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't even worry.
There you go.
By the way, there's reverb.
Yes.
Okay, if you are into like a clean that is slightly overdriven,
Yes.
I give you the
hot
boost. This is the hot clean now on full boost.
So is the boost
Before.
before? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the maximum now. But you know what I mean. It is crunchy already.
Right.
I can reduce that if you want to. So like
So the
side controls.
side controls. Okay.
This is like the boost is adjustable here.
I see.
So from like this is minimum. It's just a little presence.
Right. Okay.
Just a touch of presence to that little hair.
Yeah.
I go back without a boost.
Yeah. That makes it a little more comfortable. Like for single notes anyway.
Yeah.
And then
With the volume.
you go back to previously.
Yeah. And the thing is, I even use the boost all the way up, then I have more control on the volume
Yes.
of the guitar.
See, that's how I would use it.
Well, if that's too bright, I have a clean tone here.
Okay.
I can change the character. I put it to the counterclockwise.
And routes it out.
Yeah. It's a matter of taste, you know. It's kind of the sparkling factor. It's like from tweed in the middle. It's probably good, like more blackface.
Blackface,
And then all the way up with the
Then more mid-rangey, more barky. Nice.
So if you're the kind of player that does it with volume control, you probably like the hot version.
Yes.
And then dial it in here. If you are that guy that doesn't use it, you have to switch off for your kind of clean strumming thing.
Clean and boost whenever you need it. Yeah.
You know. So it maybe a little bit too much reverb. that's
Never too much reverb.
I agree.
Yeah.
Especially on cleans.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
exactly.
So that's basically
Okay.
the clean channel.
And then let's hear your
The vintage.
the vintage.
Okay, I tell you, the vintage kind of takes over with the clean ends in terms of we still have some headroom for overdrive, for more gain on the clean channel. I was only at 7.
Mm-hmm.
I can go and make this kind of a authentic Peter Greenish.
The blues
Yeah.
JTM style.
Yeah. If I want to the clean all the way up with the boost, I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Shall we try?
Let's try.
Sorry, clean all the way up, and the boost all the way. Yeah, just everything on full.
Whoa.
Oops, somebody switched it off. Did we blow the speaker?
Did we? Let's see if the fuse is blown.
I think the fuse is blown. Can I
Yes,
see?
yes.
Okay, see?
Yes.
I had a feeling this amp is pretty powerful. We can fix it with a forbidden silver paper,
Yeah.
trick,
No,
but then we should be careful with
Right,
this.
right.
It's not too thick, can you slide it in?
Yeah, that's what she said.
I tell you, this is like 30 watts, 40 watts, and then it's kind of exponential.
Okay.
And this is like, I know how loud this thing can be.
Right.
It puts out a lot of power. Maybe we stay here 4-ish, 5-ish,
Right.
and then we are good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so we're back. We had to do an emergency procedure.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were doing the Peter Green thing.
Yeah, which is
Clean all the way up,
Yeah.
boost all the way
yeah,
up.
cool. Okay, then we can kind of take over and start with the vintage channel, but on a low gain setting with maybe like 3 here.
Uh-huh.
When we are, and it should be kind of similar, a bit more.
It's a little more controlled, like
Yeah.
controlled breakup.
I have a trick. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Switch off, press and hold the boost,
Uh-huh.
and now it blinks 3 times. Now in the low gain mode. Try this. Less gain.
Let's get
Warmer.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, it's a little sweeter sound.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo!
Okay, this is now on 4 gain. I give it a bit more gain. You can play.
Yeah, then you get the.
That's about 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Okay, I give it a 7.
There you go. So now the low end is coming
Back.
in. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I give you the boost. And okay. And now I give you 10.
There you go. It's so comfortable.
Yeah. And now I switch it off again and I make it the high gain mode again.
Oh right, I forgot we were in low gain.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you the full spectrum.
Yeah.
So we go back to the vintage channel. I press and hold the same thing. Yeah, okay, now it's vintage without the boost on 10. Try this.
So this picks up where we left off earlier.
And then I begin to boost. Okay?
Yeah.
So, and then try to reduce the volume on the guitar.
Yeah, it's still there.
It's there. So, see, this is about the vintage channel from low gain to high gain, a bit warmer. By the way, this kind of low gain mode, which you can access by pressing and holding the boost button while powering it on.
Right.
This was the thing that I had in mind when I have friends. They like the amp, but can you have a bit warmer? I can mod the amp. I can even tweak what is stored as low gain. This is like a factory setting with a minor difference, but I can go even change the gain structure completely. But this is available on all these Mercuries. Okay,
yeah. It's just like a secondary function. Hidden thing.
Okay, you talk to me, and I know all the.
Yeah.
Okay, then we kind of go for the next channel, boost off, and maybe start with 7. I think 7 is kind of for every channel is a good thing for a Strat.
Right.
5 gain wise is a good thing for a humbucker.
Okay.
It's my general rule of thumb.
Okay.
Okay, then let's start classic. Classic volume of classic.
Okay.
No? So, and there is also a tone for classic.
Okay.
So we can listen.
It's like a master tone.
Yeah, that shapes a little bit the character. You will find out in a sec.
Okay.
So classic tone, counterclockwise. This old school rock tone.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when I bring it,
more presence, more
yeah.
pipe. Yeah, people think of Van Halen as the brown sound, like warm, but it's his tone is actually really present, like bitey. Like,
and this is the extra sizzle that makes that exciting tone.
Yeah.
Van Halen used to have a blend of 2 speakers, the greenbacks and some brighter speakers.
Yes.
And this was defining his tone and setting, separating him from all the other guys.
Right.
So that's the uniqueness in combination with his
with
Lexi
everything else,
and the very and his playing, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, but this is the sizzle control, the Van Halen style. And I
yeah, that's it.
So that's this classic channel, and anything in between, of course. All these tone controls can go from like this warmer, woodier sound to this more aggressive.
Yes.
So, and then there's the modern channel. Yeah, that's again like a bitey one.
Yeah.
And and the milder one here.
Milder one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we like that little extra.
Yeah. Little extra sauce. Yeah, and the articulation is amazing too. Like you can hear every pick stroke. You know,
maybe we should switch
Okay.
to the black one.
Okay,
Because
let's
this is it's done in a second. Because this is a different animal. We start on the modern here. When I put everything in the middle, so we have kind of a fair comparison.
Yeah.
And we leave the boost off for the first impression. Can you play? Do we have a signal?
So yeah, so this is modern, a little more tighter bass.
Yeah.
You know? So you can get that. Yeah. Okay, so I just want to point out that we are getting that tone out of single coils.
Yeah. And I think that's cool that people listen to that amp with the same guitar,
Right.
so you can tell what's different in the amps.
Yes.
And then later on you probably take another guitar to see
Yeah.
that. And now I start from scratch with a clean tone.
Okay.
With that guitar, without the boost, just like the other one, maybe something like this. It's yeah. Whatever that is. Okay. So maybe not the perfect thing for a Strat.
Yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
Mercury a lot more for
No,
Strat.
I was thinking of how to describe the difference, because I don't know, the black one, the Iridium, the word that comes to mind, it sounds a little more produced, you know, where it's cleaned up.
It is
at the
shaped.
Yes,
It
there,
is shaped.
that's the word.
And it's actually, even on the technical level, it's shaped.
Okay.
Everything that is not needed, kind of in low end rumble frequency, which
Yes.
kind of messes up stuff, which is
Right.
great for the vintage vibe and,
Right.
and the whole blooming, dirty atmosphere.
Right,
and,
right.
and it is. I cut this off like too much fat somewhere.
Yeah.
It's still big, but it's more controlled.
More lean.
Yeah, lean. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the English word. You know,
And then if we turn up the...
that's all the way.
All the way up? Yeah, even the reverb is refined.
It is with a different mindset. It's not my Fender-ish sound.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is take a humbucker and it makes sense. Anyway, but it sounds like nice and clean for transparent, but shaped.
Yeah. Shaped, produced. Yeah. I mean, it's designed to like fit in easier in the mix, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's clean. With this guitar, you will find out if we take another guitar that the whole.
It will change. It will change.
So, and I have a boost in case you. That brings a little dirt back, but still, it's not the
Yeah.
different amp. So, vintage.
Yeah, it's not as vintage.
Yeah.
Maybe vintage, but newer by a decade.
See, this is the vintage channel on the Iridium. So the Iridium in total is kind of a whole newer decade.
Right.
But within that decade, it's the early years.
Yeah, right.
It starts from Van Halen, I would say.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay, I switch to classic next.
Okay, what is that?
This was classic tone.
Okay.
Clockwise.
And you open it up.
Yeah.
See, this, like the produced aspect of the Iridium makes it like really fun and really easy to play already. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a classic. I give you a tone of the classic, which is, I call this the German metal tone, which is stressed, but just so it makes it bigger.
Oh.
Versus.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like more muscular. But then it's not muddy. It's not out of control. It's still controlled.
I leave the settings because when you play a hamburger in a minute, maybe you will love this. I already know. Anyway, Kellen, and then back.
Actually, let's do that really quick.
Okay.
I mean, it's a different beast with humbuckers.
Yeah,
but it's still the same feel, same comfort.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah. So that's the classic. Maybe with a hamburger we do the modern, which gives you too much gain.
I'm not even doing anything.
Wow. Yeah. But you get the message.
Yeah.
It is like high gain at its best, and then.
But clear.
Clear.
Yeah. That's the thing. Is a lot of high gain amps, you turn the gain all the way up,
and then they fall apart.
Yeah, and actually, and it makes it sound tiny.
Yeah.
You know.
But this is
so compressed.
Yeah. But this is kind of there.
Yes.
It is still there.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Endless, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one nice feature when I use, there's a gate for the metal guys.
Oh yeah. For
So-
start and stop stuff.
Yeah, and when I switch off, I can assign this to metal, so I have no reverb,
Okay.
and then the gate goes automatically to metal,
Okay.
and when you press the reverb, it goes soft, so
Ah.
so you have like a solo with
Yeah,
reverb,
for solo and then
and you can assign how much reverb you want, but
Right.
that foot switch also makes the gate switch for you.
Okay. That's I like that. I like
Yeah.
that because usually it's
Two switches.
two switches
is too much.
or you compromise with the gate and
Yeah.
one suffers.
Yeah. And then hands free.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So basically, now you understand why I did two amps.
Yes.
Because it makes sense to have two. It's two worlds.
Two different worlds, and like I said, better would be subject to what your use is.
Of course.
Yes.
There is no better. It
Yeah.
is you decide what is better for you.
Right.
You know, and you know, Hank Marvin with this amp, I'm not happy. But
But on the other hand,
yeah, and then if you start with Ozzy Osbourne and more, you start the Black. You know,
Yes.
I mean, this is how it is.
Oh, that's amazing. See, now that would be my problem because I'm a big fan of both both camps.
And this is where this comes into play.
Ah.
The new baby that gives you everything and the effects in the whole universe.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but that's your problem. But I know there are certain players like like Adrian Vandenberg.
Yes.
He plays this one.
Okay.
He gigs with it. So when he plays flight shows, Iridium is his choice, and then we have a lot of other players that play the other one, and it's all they need because they live in this world, and this is what they need.
Yeah.
Some people like you want all of this, and then of course, can I get this and this, and I want my wah-wah, and I want my delay, and I want reverb, and I want this. Well,
I want it all.
it's somewhere here in the room.
It's over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we transition to that one. Explore other things too.
But now maybe you understand that it comes from my plexi roots.
Yeah.
Which means the more you have this dynamic feel, that thing is more fun because you can ride that as a horse with its own mind.
Right.
You know, and you have to work it a little bit.